School didn't prepare you for wealth. It prepared you to work for someone who has it. And the most dangerous part? You were rewarded every single year for getting better at it. Straight A's, perfect attendance, employee of the month, all of it training you to be excellent at the wrong game. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what that game is and how to stop playing it. Think about what school actually rewarded. Showing up on time, following instructions, completing tasks assigned by someone else, not asking why, just executing how. Sound familiar? It should, because that's also the exact description of a perfect employee. And here's what nobody said out loud. That wasn't an accident. The entire structure, the bell schedule, the grades, the obedience, was training you for a specific role in a specific system. A role where someone else owns the output of your effort. A role where your value is measured in hours, not results. A role where the ceiling is called a salary and you're taught to be grateful for it. You weren't being educated about life. You were being prepared for a position. If this is already making you think differently about money, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and leave a like. This channel is built for people who are done sleepwalking through the financial system they never chose. Now let's get into the part nobody teaches. Here's the core thing school never taught you. There are two ways to make money. You sell your time, or you build something that makes money without your time. School only taught you the first one. 40 years of it, ideally, then retire on whatever's left. That's the plan. That was always the plan. But wealthy people operate on a completely different mental model. They don't ask, how do I get paid more per hour?
More per hour?
They ask,
Paid
how
while
do
sleeping?
I get paid when I'm not working? A course, a product, a business with a system, an asset that earns while you sleep. That question, that single reframe, separates people who build wealth from people who just earn income their whole lives. School taught you to trade time for money. Wealth is built by breaking that trade entirely, and you can't break a rule you were never told existed. This is why smart, hardworking people stay financially stuck for decades. Not from lack of effort, they were trained to effort, but from lack of a mental model that school deliberately never gave them. Let me make this real. Your highest earning school subject, math, science, literature, whatever it was, did it ever teach you what a dividend is? Did it explain compound interest in a way that made you act? Did it show you what an asset actually looks like? No. It taught you to solve problems someone else designed. Wealth requires you to design your own. So what do you actually do with this? You start by auditing what you believe about money, because most of it was installed before you were 16. Beliefs like, rich people are lucky, money is hard to make, a stable job is the safe choice. These aren't truths, they're curricula, and they can be uninstalled, but only once you see them clearly. Then you ask a different question than the one school gave you. Not, how do I get a better job? But, what can I build that earns without me? Start small. A skill packaged into a service. A problem solved once and sold repeatedly. An hour invested in building instead of just performing. The wealthy didn't get a different education. They rejected the mental model their education gave them. You can do the same thing. Today. Not after another course. Not when conditions are perfect. Ask yourself, what do I own that makes money when I'm not in the room? If the answer is nothing, that's not a failure. That's just the starting line. School didn't fail you out of malice. It succeeded perfectly at what it was designed to do. It made you a reliable, trainable, employable person. That's not an insult. It's just not enough anymore. Because reliable and employable builds someone else's wealth. Yours gets built differently. It gets built by thinking like an owner instead of a student. By asking what you can create, not just what you can complete. The education you actually needed starts now. And it starts with one decision: to stop optimizing for someone else's grading system. Before this video ends, drop a comment, I'm done being graded. Not for me. Because the version of you that actually builds wealth needs to hear you say it first.